Study. Written by Boku no Writer Academia. On Tumblr.
So, acetate is 2 carbon, 3 hydrogen, and 2 oxygen with a negative 1 charge. Ugh.
You yawned, downing your third cup of coffee. Groaning, you let your head fall into your hands. Glancing at the clock through your fingers, you cringed at the time. It was almost 4 a.m. You yawned and glanced back at your notes, running through them for the 7th time that hour. If you didn't pass this test, you were screwed. Sure, you could have asked one of your classmates to help you study. In fact, it probably would have been more effective. But you didn't want to bother them. So instead, you opted to study on your own.
Hydrogen carbonate. Hydrogen, carbon, 3 oxygens with a negative charge. Sulfate. Sulfur with 4 oxygen and a negative 2 charge.
Your words no longer felt like words as you repeated the ionic names on your notes. You slapped your hands on your cheeks to wake yourself up, groaning. You weren't done studying. You needed to stay awake. You looked at your empty cup of coffee and sighed. Might as well get some more. The halls were silent and you took the stairs in order to avoid waking anyone up. You repeated formulas and ionic compound names under your breath, racking your brain for things you forgot.
Who's there?
You jumped, nearly dropping your mug. Iida stood in the kitchen, holding a cup and staring at you with a surprised look on his face.
Oh, hi Iida. What are you doing up?
Well, some commotion from the floor above woke me up, so I came downstairs to get some water. However, considering the fact that your room is a floor under mine, you could not have heard the commotion. So I assume there is a separate reason for you being here. Iida pointed out.
Yeah, I was just getting some coffee so I could continue studying for my tests tomorrow.
You yawned, sleep creeping in on the edges of your vision. Iida frowned. Studying at this hour? I'm all for working hard, but you've been studying all night? Iida's brow furrowed as he adjusted his glasses. You nodded warily.
I have to pass the chemistry test or else I'm going to fail the semester.
You groaned. Iida sighed. Well, that's correct. But you really have to get a good night's sleep, or you'll fail anyway, he pointed out.
I know, but I don't feel like I know everything well enough.
You complained, running your hand through your hair tiredly. What's the periodic trend for electronegativity? Iida asked.
Decreases down a group and increases across a period, you promptly answered.
Formula for calculating density?
Mass over volume.
Atomic composition for nitrite?
2 nitrogens with a -2 charge.
See? You're perfectly fine for the test tomorrow, Iida pointed out. You blinked, surprised.
You really think so?
You asked, bewildered. Iida nodded, smiling. You're a very smart person. I'm sure you'll do just fine. In fact, if you still feel like you don't know everything, I can help you review in the morning, he reassured, chopping the air in front of him. You grinned at his habit, yet always found it amusing.
Thanks, Iida. That means a lot.
You put your cup in the dishwasher and yawned, all the tiredness from the past hours hitting you at once.
I'm gonna go back to bed. Thanks for your help, Iida.
You smiled sleepily at the boy before trudging your way back upstairs to sleep. Iida, on the other hand, was wide awake, trying hard not to overthink how adorable you looked every time you yawned.